Sponsored by Mitsubishi Motors, JVC, and Lee Jeans.
Hello and welcome to Who Won What, a special look at the winners of this year's 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. This year's event was staged at Alexandra Palace in London, and it was the biggest and best yet, with more stars than there are in the whole of the universe. And it was my job and this very beautiful ladies to interview all the losers, winners and performers. Did you enjoy it, Carolyn?
Oh, I absolutely loved it. I didn't get to see much of the show, but backstage it was really, really exciting.
Okay. Now, one person who's also a bit of a show stealer and knows about hosting awards is the man who created that famous outfit for Madonna and refers to the English as my British chums.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it's like truly like to have fun and like that. Unlike for the MTV, I'm not a presenter. I love the universe. For me, it's fabulous. You know, it will be like a big party, like to see all those rock stars all just there. You know, with all the lights, the show, the surprise. That will not be for me a surprise because I will know already who will be there. But anyway, to see them, it will be fantastic.
It is, of course, Jean-Paul Gaultier. Welcome.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. Can you tell us just quickly, how does this year's show compare to the show in Paris?
It's completely different because I was also backstage that time, but I saw a little of the show also from the seated. So it was nice. I could enjoy the part I saw. I saw George Michael in live that was singing, and it was great.
All right, welcome. We're happy to have you here. And now let's get on to the awards themselves. 5 of the world's top bands were nominated for the Best Group Award this year. Previous winners of the award have been Take That and U2. So who was the winner of this prestigious award? Well, the nominees were the Fugees, Smashing Pumpkins, Oasis, Garbage and Pulp. And here's Nina Cherry and JK of Jamiroquai fame with details of the winner.
The winner is Oasis.
Unfortunately, Oasis can't be with us tonight because they're busy making their new LP. But they wanted me to dedicate any award they won to their real fans and promise that Oasis will always be about music, not the soap opera the tabloids are constantly trying to create. Keep the faith, live forever.
Oasis are the biggest band to come out of Britain since the Beatles.
Oasis! 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 Oasis!
As soon as we started off, before we had a single, we were like, we're going to be the biggest thing on the planet. You watch. And there's a few people like going, their old mouth, but, you know, that's what we believed in, yeah. We're going to get bigger.
Their 2 albums, Definitely Maybe and What's the Story, Morning Glory, have sold millions of copies worldwide. Oasis make the front page headlines with their bad boy behavior. And brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher have the cameras following them around wherever they go.
That's the way it is in England, isn't it? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Certain people from the press can have your hand up their arse and you still can't sort of like get it out.
Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide in a champagne supernova.
The band do have their problems, but that's what makes Oasis special.
He's going to have to grow up sooner or later. The law of averages says that he can't go on being a knob for the rest of his life. But you never know with the young lad, do you know what I mean? He's a law unto himself.
Oasis!
Oasis are the best band in the world!
Oasis, winners of the Best Group Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
Not funny!
Oasis, the winners. So Oasis didn't show up for the awards. How do you think that affected the show? Sean,
I think it's
Carolyn?
pretty disappointed, actually.
Yeah,
You know,
it's good. Well, or it didn't affect me at all. I should say it's not exactly my.
You wouldn't have liked to see Oasis on stage, no?
No, it was okay like that.
The band have had a really hard time this last year with the tabloids following them around like they are soap opera. The guy from Creation Records say. What do you feel about that? Are they treated unfairly by the media, Sean?
I suppose because the media can be very rude and like you cannot do anything that everybody knows that. But it's part also of the rock star life, no? Isn't it? We like to know everything about them. Me not, I don't like to know about everything about them, but there's some people that like so.
Yeah. And you, Karen, you've been following them in the news. Is it too much, do you think?
I don't think so. I also think they create, you know, all those stories themselves. Of course, the English tabloid press is terrible anyway to anybody. But I do think that, you know, by not showing up, for instance, I find that really, I mean,
They make another
you know,
story.
they got to, yeah, exactly. They,
There is one that
give
is
them
in
other lists
jail,
to write
no?
about.
There is one that is in jail, so
I
he
don't
cannot
think he's
come.
in jail. He was
Ah, he's
arrested
not.
last week, but their excuse is that they're currently recording their new album in the Abbey Road studios and that they, you know, very busy. I do think, you know, I mean, somebody should have made an appearance there.
Okay. Now, from Best Group to Best Rock Act, 5 bands who have rocked stadiums around the world have been nominated in this category. Tell me, Jean-Paul, have you ever headbanged?
If I have a band, no.
No, you don't know that
never.
one?
It's better like that.
Okay.
For the band.
Well, the nominees are anyways Metallica, Oasis, Die Toten Hoses, Bon Jovi and Smashing Pumpkins. And here's Grand Prix racing driver Jacques Villeneuve and supermodel Helena Christensen to tell us who won.
The winner is, yes, Smashing Pumpkins!
I'm sorry, I really feel bad because, you know, Oasis should have won this. They are the best band since the Beatles. But thank you anyway.
American band The Smashing Pumpkins have triumphed over tragedy in 1996. They were forced to fire their drummer, Jimmy Chamberlain, following touring keyboard player Jonathan Milvoin's death from a drugs overdose.
He's an amazing drummer. If he's not the best drummer of his peerage, he's top 3. There are very few Jimmys in the world, and that certainly played into our denial of it because it was very hard to face his removal and what it would do to the band. It's amazing, you find these big tragedies creeping up at like the worst times. You know, you're like in the middle of a tour, you know, in the middle of a record, somebody decides to go off the deep end. They don't go off the deep end when they're sitting at home watching TV. They go off the deep end when you need them and you'll excuse their behavior because you have to deal.
But that episode in their lives has made them stronger than ever. They came back with a new attitude and swept the board at the MTV Video Music Awards in New York, winning 7 categories.
Smile. We're all smiles now. We're smiling now. It's the new pumpkin.
The Smashing Pumpkins, winner of the Best Rock Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
The Smiling Smashing Pumpkins, is it a band you would go see?
Oh yes, of course, I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. I think it's very funny because at the same time they are very particular, very special, and at the same time popular, which is commercial in some way.
What makes them special, do you think?
Well, the music and the personage also, what they represent, you know, and their video is part of that, you know, and a strange atmosphere. And also they like my clothes, they wear. So I love them. No, but I love them apart from that. You know, they're great. The girl is fantastic.
Yeah? Karen, you've been to a lot of festivals these last few years. What do you think makes a good rock band?
Oh, what makes a good rock band?
Yeah.
I think at festivals, what makes a good rock band is just that they have to be really loud.
Yeah.
And then usually the audience loves it.
So the Smashing Pumpkins really went in that category.
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly, yeah.
We talked about rock music just before. Do you like rock music, heavy rock, hard rock music?
In general, hard rock, not that much, or it has to be very extravagant, like for example, like was Alice Cooper on that kind of show.
So you like the sort of show and style incorporated with it.
It has to be at that point very exaggerated and spectacular.
Now, guys, coming up after the break, we look at who won Best Song, Best Dance Act and Best Breakthrough Act at the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards, so stay tuned. A special look at the winners of the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. And giving me a helping hand with their expert analysis are Caroline Lillipalli and Jean-Paul Gaultier. So, Caroline, a lot of special moments happening on that night. Can you take out one for us?
Oh, that's pretty tough, actually, because there were so many things that I really, really liked. I guess the most special moments would be Joaquin Cortez doing his little...
I thought it would be your dress.
Twirl. Not my dress.
Joaquin Cortez.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at Joaquin
Gorgeous.
Cortez's very little special twirl, and that's Caroline's special moment. Here it comes.
And the winner is...
How about that?
Wow, was that gorgeous or what?
Yeah. He's got style, hasn't he?
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
He's got
a lot.
Yeah.
Terrific dancer, terrific dancer.
Can you pick out your special moment for us? What
Me, I think it was maybe some things that has something to see with last year. Me, I was presenting on hosting, so I find that Robbie was great, and I appreciate especially the moment where he was seated, you know, in the hair, moving like that and speaking to Kylie Minogue. And he was great with that.
Would you have liked to sit in that crane in Paris if you had the chance?
I should have
It looks
loved
fun,
to do
doesn't it?
that.
Yeah.
I should have loved maybe another year. I can do that. I should love to be among.
Great.
It's
a great idea. Okay, let's have a look at Jean-Paul's special moment. Here it comes.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm a bit nervous, to tell you the truth, speaking in front of all these people about things I don't know about. So what have you been up to?
I'm working.
Well, another special moment at the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards was for Best Song. Now, you know when a song is going to be a massive hit. That's when people like The Postman, The Taxi Drivers, and even your mother knows the words. 5 songs we couldn't stop singing across Europe over the last year was Wonderwall by Oasis, Ironic from Alanis Morissette, Killing Me Softly from the Fugees, Stupid Girl by Garbage, and Disco 2000 from Pulp. Who won? And you're not allowed to say, because you know you presented the award.
Yes,
yeah, but you cannot say your lips are sealed at this point, of course. Let's have a look at who won.
Alors, who is it?
Oh. Best song goes to Oasis, Wonderwall.
So that is the Oasis.
Sorry, they're in the studio. Send the regards. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now, you should have somehow realized what you gotta do.
When Noel Gallagher wrote a song about his girlfriend Meg, he could never have foreseen that this one day was gonna be one of his biggest hits. Wonderwall has become the Oasis anthem.
What's it like having thousands and thousands and thousands of people singing Wonderwall right back at you? What's that feel like?
That's the whole reason of being the whole reason why I decided to be a songwriter and to write songs is so you know, for them to be enjoyed by as many people as possible.
Wonderwall is that special kind of song that will still be around in 20 years. A worthy winner of the Best Song category at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
Keep it up, Oasis.
Oasis were the winners of Wonderwall, a beautiful, beautiful song that even the Three Tenors now have talked about taking up doing a cover of. How would you feel about Three Tenors doing Wonderwall? Would that
an opera version of
an opera version,
Wonderwall. What do you think?
Can be interesting. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah, but you seem to like not like Oasis that big. Do you think the tenors could do their songs better, maybe?
Maybe yes. I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah.
I really liked the Mike Flowers Pops version of it.
Oh yes,
actually.
that was great.
Really, really good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I prefer that version.
Do you have a favourite version of Oasis? Any songs that is
favorite song? I like Champagne Supernova.
Yeah, that's a brilliant track.
And Davina did a nice rendition of that one as well, actually.
Yes, I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that? It's fantastic. It's really fantastic. But yeah, I like Champagne Supernova.
And tying fashion in with the Oasis, because Liam has now been taken up by a fashion designer, Gianni Versace, who wants to use him as a catwalk model. Could you use...
Who's that? The one of Oasis?
Liam, the singer, yeah. He's now going to do a catwalk.
I think it's like a nonsense, because actually it's the complete opposite image of Gianni Versace, you know, which is like glamorous and glittering and things like that. The other one doesn't look like that. So it's a nonsense. No, anyway, I shouldn't take him. I should take more, for example, girls like Skin, which is fabulous and beautiful, and then Cherry I did already.
But can't it be some sort of like challenge in taking a person who's not glamorous at all and making him glamorous? Like Liam Gallagher, if he's not...
I am not excited in that type of
You're definitely not excited by the idea of having him on your stage.
What did you think of Skin's dress, by the way? You were up there with her.
It was great.
Wasn't it beautiful, the white kind of...
It was like a white lace with plastic, transparent plastic see-through, and she's beautiful in it.
So you'd rather have Skin on your catwalk then?
I asked her already.
All right.
Maybe
okay.
social.
One kind of music that will always be popular is dance music. Some of the biggest records of the past 12 months have been dance tunes. The Prodigy gained their first #1 hit with Firestarter this summer. Los Del Rio drove everyone crazy with the Macarena. Robert Miles gave us dream music in the shape of his hit Children. Everything But the Girl had us all dancing in the clubs to Missing, and Mark Morrison jumped to the top of the charts with his single Return of the Mac. They are the 5 nominees for Best Dance Act, and here's who won.
There you go, Prodigy. Thanks to the amazing people that come to our shows. That's what makes it rock. Thanks to you. Cool. Good night.
The Prodigy are the electronic punks of the dance scene. Their single, Firestarter, has topped the charts across Europe in 1996. Liam Howlett writes the songs, and Keith Flint, Maxim Reality, and Leroy make it happen.
Prodigy are a buzz band, you know, and about a vibe and about stirring people up. And, you know, when that tune comes on, you know, we drive a bit faster.
The people who come along to Prodigy gigs, they come to dance, you know, and it's easily to write lyrics which you can bring people in and get them listening, but they won't be dancing. You know, the goal of the Prodigy is to get people dancing, and that's what we're doing.
Everybody,
What you see on stage with us is what we live with, you know, in our everyday life. So I don't just put on a spiky green wig, you know, and then walk around, you know. So, you know, everything that you do has got to be genuine. I am the Firestarter.
The Prodigy, winners of the Best Dance Act category at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
Yeah. And it is the second time that they win one of the prestigious MTV Awards, and they do deserve them, don't they? They're brilliant.
Oh yes, they're great.
Have you seen them live ever?
Never, but I saw the first time I saw them. It was in MTV European Award in Berlin, where they win the first new group.
Yeah.
And now they are doing with their second album. Is great. You know, I love that album with Firestarter. I use it for my show. All the music.
You do?
Of Fire.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But I have to ask them to play in live now.
What do you think about that visual side of it all? Because you love visuals.
I love that one. The one in the tunnel, it's fabulous.
Yeah.
I think they are great. The one of Poison also I liked, the video. It was very strange atmosphere, and they are great.
Plus they're really nice guys as well.
You've seen them live, Carolyn?
Yeah, I have seen them live. I think it's fantastic. I mean, they've got the best moves. They can dance. They can really
and
put a show.
they say they are what they are on stage. That's their personalities. Like Keith in his brilliant hair. What do you think of his style, Keith? Green hair sticking up to all sides.
It was red before. Now it's green. Excellent. After it will be yellow. It will be Jamaican flag. Perfect.
So the Prodigy's gang might be a lot that you would invite on your stage for a catwalk show. That would fit in perfectly.
Yes, completely.
Yeah. Okay. And the Firestars has well been used there. That's pretty brilliant. Okay. Also nominated were Los Del Rio, and their big hit was Macarena. Millions of people danced to it in the summer, but it wasn't everyone's favorite tune.
We're up against really hard opposition, you know, that Macarena song. You know, it's a top song that is.
Actually, that Macarena, or whatever it's called, I saw it on telly. Well, I was watching the Olympics, and the song's actually about an Olympic gymnast, isn't it? You know, I didn't realise that, but yeah. I mean, all that stuff, as far as I'm concerned, is just kind of created music that has no real enthusiasm behind it and no real guts.
Come join me, dance with me, and all you fellas chat along with me.
La verdad es que ahora para los del Río puede ser más fácil que salga una canción a nivel del mundo gracias a Macarena que nos ha abierto las puertas de todo el mundo, ¿no? Que tu cuerpo es para dar la alegría y cosas buenas. Dale tu cuerpo alegría para que ya ves. Macarena. Ay.
You did it
yeah.
twice. Ever danced to Macarena, Jean-Paul?
Yes, but I
Yes,
did
yeah.
the macaronia. I did
The macaroni, yeah.
After what I did that, and after
Yeah,
and after on the hips.
Yeah, and then
that
you
is
do
I
that.
have more problem with the movement on the hips, but it's okay.
You're pretty fabulous at dancing, yeah? You were, yeah,
Well,
that's pretty good.
Didn't look too great though.
All right. The music industry is always looking for new talent, bands who go on to sell millions of records worldwide. The new U2, the new Oasis, or even the new Take That. So our next award for Breakthrough Artist is really important. It means the recognition of an act who are going to be really big in the future. The 5 nominees in this category are Garbage, the Fugees, Pulp, Skunk Nancy and the Cardigans. And here are Larry Mullen and Adam Clayton of U2 to reveal who won.
Okay, we'll open the envelope, and it's Garbage.
Thanks very much. Thanks to our record company, and thanks to all our fans around the world. Cheers.
If there's one band who managed to break through to star status this year, it was Garbage. Their singles, Queer, Stupid Girl and Only Happy When It Rains, have given them 3 big hits. And their self-titled album topped the charts across Europe.
You've been described as the sexiest woman in rock and roll today.
I've also been described as the unsexiest woman in rock and roll today. So I mean, you just. Have you? Oh yeah. I mean, it's the. You know, it's the nature of the business. You'll meet somebody who finds you irresistible and you'll meet somebody who finds you disgusting, and it's just the luck of the draw.
Duke and Steve and I had worked together for years, and we're doing remixes several years ago, and that inspired us to start a band. And Steve saw Shirley on MTV.
You kidding?
No, they played her video once in her band Angelfish, and he happened to see it at 2 a.m., so we called her up because we thought she had a great voice, and asked her to sing in a couple tracks, and she had...
And I think everyone agrees that that was definitely a deserved prize. They got the right, that was the right band. Yeah, definitely.
I love the music and also how they move, how she moves. She's great, fabulous. And one funny thing I have to say about them is after the show, you know, on my way back on my hotel, you know, I was in the car and I arrived at Abbey Road and I saw like some people, you know, that were taking photographs, walking on the, like the Beatles, you know. They did, taking photos. I said, who are those tourists, Japanese tourists? No, it was Garbage.
No way.
They were walking like that, you know, taking like the Beatles. It was great, very cute, very nice.
When you talk to Shirley and the rest of Garbage in Copenhagen, how are they? How are they as persons? Are they lovely?
Oh, they were really, really nice, and actually interviewed them in Christiania, which is a really funky part of Copenhagen. I mean, I don't have to tell you, because that's where you're from. But it was really nice, and the concert was great as well. Yeah, I really like Shirley. She's a great girl.
And we talk about her being sexy. Do you think she's sexy? She says,
of course, she's completely sexy. Yeah,
she shouldn't even try to deny that. She's absolutely gorgeous looking, isn't she?
She looked really nice on the awards as well, with her white dress. And
more of the time is women that are sexy, that don't feel they are naturally like that.
Yeah, modesty is a nice thing that suits a sexy person as well, definitely. Okay, coming up after the break, we look at who won the MTV Amore, MTV Select and Free Your Mind Awards at the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. See you in a couple of minutes, where we tell you everything you need to know about the winners of the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. Of course, award ceremonies are all about glamour, and we're lucky enough to have 2 glamorous people in the studio today. And stylish moments of this night, there are many, you must say, and you're of course not allowed to pick your own dress again this time. But tell me, Caroline, what was the most stylish moment for you?
Oh, everybody looked great, but I've always been a real big fan of George Michael. I think he's one of the most stylish men in music.
Definitely,
Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah.
I like Boy George too.
Yeah.
Okay, but he wasn't there.
No,
I mean, on the stage. So I guess, George Michael coming out of that beautiful car, definitely a very stylish moment.
Let's have a look at Caroline's stylish moment. Here it is. That is goosebummy. That is good. That is stylish. Definitely. Yeah.
I want the car.
Yeah, you want the car? We'll take Boy George then. You have the car then. All right. So tell me your most stylish moment of this year.
I think it's. It was very nice because I have somebody with me that was beautiful. It was Skin. She was excellent. She was great with her skin on the simple dress. Where you can see her a little through it. Fantastic.
Okay, let's have a look at Skin. This is John Paul's most stylish moment.
This award was voted by the viewers of MTV. It's their favourite song.
You know why I am so glad? Because it gives me the opportunity to sing the song, the only song I think is the best of the world. It's a French song, and it is Non, rien de rien, non, je ne regrette rien, tout le mal.
Wow, now on to the next award, one of MTV's most popular shows and more, where you can get the chance to see your favourite love songs on video. Many people have a favourite love song, and the 5 nominees in this category who have captured our hearts are the Fugees, TLC, George Michael, Madonna featuring Massive Attack and D'Angelo. And it's over to Gina G and 3T to announce the winner.
And the winner is... the Fugees!
We want to accept this award not in behalf of the Fugees, but in behalf of all the refugees around the world seeking refuge.
The hip-hop and R&B sounds of the Fugees have taken the charts by storm. Their album, The Score, has generated hits such as Ready or Not and Fuji La. But it was one particular song that made them a household name, Killing Me Softly.
The track it just left the album, man. I don't know how that happened, man. It just like left the album.
We had a nice little plan, convenient plan with our singles, and the radio just
every state I went to, man, I just heard 1 time killing, 2 times. The president of Sony was like, dudes, I did everything I can, but this thing is just out of my hands. These people are just like bang, you know? So we had to basically reroute our plan.
Big up to Roberta, wonderful lady.
This is why Clef Refuge.
I heard the original, was like, okay, we gotta bring it to today. How are we gonna do that? So we just started recording. My cousin Jerry started boom, boom, boom.
The Fugees, winner of the Amour category at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
And winner with that song we all know so well, Killing Me Softly.
Beautiful.
What do you think of the Fugees, Caroline?
I really, really like them. I mean, sometimes it's a bit hard to kind of like a cover version when you like the original.
Yeah.
But
do you like Roberta Flack's version as well?
I love Roberta Flack's, yeah. But they're very good at it. I think Fugees are great. Yeah. Well deserved.
I love them, they are great, truly.
They are brilliant,
Music beautiful, and the girl is fantastically beautiful.
Do you like the original version as well, the Roberta Flack version?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. But the Fugees does it well. And a More award is for love. Love is still important, isn't it? What makes you fall in love?
What kind of question is that?
It is a very important
What
one.
makes you fall in love? Oh my God, about 100,000 things. I couldn't tell you. The weather, sunshine, okay?
Yeah, and get flowers sent is a good one as well.
Flowers, whatever.
Me who makes me feel in love. You and you.
Oh, that's brilliant. No, that's not much.
So a part of you, a lot of things, people, attitude, and some people that I don't know that I discover, and sometimes also food.
Yeah, what kind of food?
Yeah. Oh, I love Italian food. Spaghetti, something like that.
Macaroni?
Is that sexy?
Yeah.
Sexy spaghetti.
Sexy spaghetti can make you fall in love. I'll agree on that one. Now, from Monday to Friday, here on MTV, we give you the chance to request your favourite video on MTV Select. Each day, MTV viewers call us here in London to choose one of 75 different videos. And our recent Select weekend, over 30,000 people rang in for a video request. And that's how we got the nominees for this category. They are Jamiroquai with Virtual Insanity, the Backstreet Boys and Get Down, the Spice Girls with Wannabe, Oasis and Don't Look Back in Anger, and Boyzone with Words. And here are the winner. Popular with the fans. Speaking of favourite videos, what's your favourite video?
What's my favourite video?
If you had to call in now and select your favourite video, what would that be?
Can it be an old one?
It can be.
The Jacksons, Can You Feel It?
Can you feel it? What's special?
That one with
Why?
those weird effects.
Yeah.
How do you...
the old special effects
yeah,
ones.
love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Yeah.
And you, Jean-Paul, what would be your favourite
Me,
video?
it should be an old one too, one made by Stephen Sednawi for the it's Getaway, the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh,
like with all the silver, black and white, beautiful one.
Yeah. And when you say old video, we might go even further back. A lot of people may not know that you've actually had a video made for your tune that's called How to Do That. Let's have a little look first.
What good do you think you could get out of working with someone?
I think I should...
How to do that, how to do that, how to do that in a new way. How to do that, how to do that, how to do that in a new way. How to do, 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 how to do.
Well, have we embarrassed you? I have not.
Oh, it doesn't embarrass me. Everybody can make mistakes, you know. No, the video was great. It was Jean-Baptiste Mondino who did it.
It wasn't a mistake, was it?
Not a mistake.
My voice, I should say that I better not sing, no? You don't think so?
Well, you sang at the MTV Awards. You sang pretty lovely there. Can you sing for us here today,
sometimes there is something about me that want to sing, but no, it's better to
not today.
Shut me up.
But you don't have skin here to save you.
No, you don't.
You don't have skin to save yourself. What about you, Caroline? Ever had any urge to become a singer yourself? No?
No, I sing, you know, in the bathroom. That's kind of it.
Why?
The shower.
Why?
But as a dancer?
No, I've never really had ambitions to become a singer. I've thought about it, of course, but no.
And
not good enough.
Jean-Paul's video here doesn't encourage you or inspire you?
No. Or we make a duo.
Yeah, make a duo. Let's do it. Like a duo. Yes, we got them on TV saying it. All right. Now it's not only awards for musical achievements that MTV hands out, we also have a very special award that goes to an organisation that have made you aware of an issue and freed your mind. This year's winner of the Free Your Mind Award follows in the footsteps of Amnesty International and Greenpeace. Let's take a look.
MTV Free Your Minds Award.
One Watts, our little look back at the winners of the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. We still got 2 more awards to go, Best Male and Best Female. But before that, let's talk a bit about how it is to hang out with all the glamorous boys and girls backstage. Caroline, how do you feel about that one?
Great fun. Definitely great fun. Yeah.
If you had to pick one favourite moment of your backstage appearances this year, what would that be?
I guess the interview with Metallica was pretty funny. It was a bit chaotic because, you know, they'd just been on stage, thrashed the whole stage. Didn't win an award, so it was quite funny.
Let's see it. Let's see Caroline's favourite backstage moment. Here it is.
So what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to?
I have a mole right there too. That's a crazy thing. Well, now you have to.
Hey,
rub them together. Let's rub it together. Ooh. Man, anywhere in front of people. He's just. We have so much. You don't want to know what. Please.
And Jean-Paul, you as well were involved in a few. That's quite ecstatic.
It was very sexual, I should say. My best moment was not so sexual, or maybe.
Maybe you didn't know. Wasn't there food in there? No. So what's your moment?
Oh, I think there is a lot, but the one I like it was Jerry Old. I think she was fantastic. She was receiving as a host, she was receiving people, and she was great.
And she was doing a brilliant job because I heard she almost sprang her ankle. She had to have.
Yes, she had, but she has the Becky, you know, and she stand and stayed and
you couldn't see anything was wrong.
Always elegant.
You must have known her for a long time, though.
Yes, you know, when I did my first show, she was already like a big top model. And I look at her, but I couldn't afford to get her.
Okay. But now we can afford to see Jean-Paul's favourite backstage moment. Here it is.
See, the stars are already pouring in, and as he's helping me checking them in, I'll be checking them out.
That was Jean-Paul's favourite backstage moment. And now, on to the award for Best Male. One nominee, Nick Cave, caused a fuss when he didn't want to win the award, as it interfered with his muse. However, he's still nominated in this category alongside George Michael, back after a long break, Beck, who knows where it's at, Eros Ramazzotti, the Italian stallion of romance, and Bryan Adams, who knows about looking good. And here's 2 very good-looking presenters to reveal who scooped the prize.
And the winner is George Michael.
I'd just like to say very genuinely, I'm really touched by this. The first half of the 90s was pretty crap for me, and 1996 has kind of made it all worthwhile. Thank you very much.
In your eyes, I guess you heard me cry. You smiled at me like Jesus to a child.
When George Michael performed Jesus to a Child at the very first MTV European Music Awards in Berlin, it signaled his return to the music business.
The reason I did it was great in Germany was because I'd just written I'd written Jesus to a Child the week before and recorded it the week before, and it was the first piece of music I was really proud of in years, you know. So and I hadn't had a chance to play anything new to people, so I thought this would be a great way to show people that I'm still working.
At the start of this year, he released a brand new album, Older, which hit the top of the European album charts. 3 #1 singles later, George is back where he belongs, at the very top.
To be up for Best Male Artist when you've been around for 13, 14 years, I mean, I don't think you can really turn your nose up at it and say, oh, an award is an award, because ultimately to be after a certain amount of time, yes, it becomes, I suppose, very flattering that you're still being considered for that kind of thing.
Looking for some affirmation.
George Michael, the winner of the Best Male Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996. Nice one, George.
Yep, nice one, George. I think he deserved that one. I loved seeing him on stage
yes,
receiving an award,
yes,
definitely.
Best male artist.
Definitely.
And it was great singing.
Yeah.
He was singing in live, of course.
Yeah.
There's some people that pretend no, but it's true when you have a voice like that, you know, of course you sing live.
Yeah, exactly. He's a very big sex symbol, and right now it's actually being discussed if he sang live or if he didn't sing live, and we of course know he did sing live. There was a backing vocal in there that interfered with it, and that's where was confusing people. And these days he's in the papers or in the magazines pretty angry about people discussing his sexuality. What do you think about that one? He actually responds saying, well, I can't really see why they bother, because they're not going to have me anyways. So how do you think he deals with that one?
Oh, okay, there's an angle.
I think it's his own thing, you know, so he has not to say anything about well, if people speak, they speak. And what is the problem?
But if you're such a big artist, I mean, of course people are going to discuss your sexuality, for
and in
instance.
reality, people are excited by that. They like to say something, and it excites them more. So it's good.
Yeah. But being such a sex symbol, maybe people they want to know. Maybe that's why, I don't know.
Because they all love him.
Yeah,
so
they do exactly. So it's another
can I go with you? Yes or no as well.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of favourite male artist, is George Michael your favourite male artist?
He probably is one of them. Yeah, he's up there, definitely. I do have to say, I love Mick Hucknall's voice as well.
Yeah, he is brilliant.
Yeah, I think he's got a great voice.
Favourite male artist?
I love him, of course. I love also, Boy George, which I think has a voice incredible and a big charisma.
Okay, that was a favourite male artist, and now from best male to best female, 5 ladies with big voices. Now, Björk won the award last year, and she gained another nomination for this year. The other 4 nominees in this category are Alanis Morissette, whose album Jagged Little Pill has sold millions worldwide. Nina Thierry, another previous award winner. She captured the prize of best song last year with Youssou N'Dour for 7 seconds. Joan Osborne, who had a massive hit with One of Us, and the sweet R&B vocal sounds of Toni Braxton. And here's who won.
And the winner is... Alanis Morissette.
Thank you, and I'll see you guys soon.
It's like rain.
Jagged Little Pill has become one of the biggest selling albums of the past year, catapulting Alanis Morissette to major success. With hits like You Oughta Know and Ironic, Alanis has made a big impact on the music scene.
I just write music and I perform it, and the rest I can't control, you know, how people receive it or where it sits on any chart or, you know, whether it wins awards or not, it's not, you know, it's not within my hands, and truly doesn't validate what I do. It's encouraging to know that people are liking it and relating to it, but it's not why I do it. You know, I do it because I'm compelled to and because I love music.
You live, you learn, you love, you learn, you cry, you lose, you learn.
The focus of all of this for me is the music and the evolution and the growth, and that's what it's been so far. And it's just so happened that there's been an external success that has come along with it. But truly, I just sort of keep focused on what brought me here in the first place, which was the music.
Alanis Morissette, she does know, and she is the winner of the Best Female Award at the MTV Europe Music Awards 1996.
And she is definitely a worthy winner of that prize. I mean, we've been raving while we saw this bit about how we love the looks of her and the sounds of her. And
yeah, and she's so young.
Yeah.
She's had a fantastic year.
Yeah.
Especially that last video you learned where they, you know, somebody does the stunts and pretend it's her, of course. Love it.
Are you a fan of Alanis Morissette?
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
And I must say bravo to Madonna, because it's Madonna's a producer. She has a lot of good stuff with girls, no? Madonna, good hair.
Yeah.
That we know.
Björk,
she's great.
Björk said backstage to you something about she loved Alanis Morissette, but she just thought it was sad she was in that style of music. What was that about?
Yeah, I asked her. I said, "What do you mean by that?" And she said, "Oh, it's a matter of taste." And I still don't get it. I'm still thinking about
still
it.
Hanging in there, yeah, with rock music and female. Who would be your favorite female artist?
Favorite female artist? You're talking about this year's nominated artists?
I think your personal taste is who's your
like
favorite.
Old classics like, you know, Aretha Franklin and Chaka Khan. Yeah.
You're a soul girl.
Kind of,
yeah. So. And Jean-Paul, your favorite? If you had to choose between Madonna and Björk, for example, who would you choose?
Sorry, but I asked already 4 times to marry me Madonna, so I Madonna again.
Yes, of course. So, other favorite female artists of yours?
Björk is a favorite, I guess.
Björk also.
Yeah,
all the ones that have personality and are strong. They can be very, 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 very strong.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, and we love the show this year. How's your sort of look back on the whole show, the event? What you got to say about that?
Oh, actually, I'm kind of still recovering from it.
Yeah.
No, it was really good fun. I've done all three of them now, and every time it's totally different. Yeah. You get to meet the same people, though. You know, there's people who
get to know them better.
Go there every year because they love MTV.
Yeah.
What did you think? I mean, you were there last year as well.
Well, it was different way, but I think it's great because I see some new people also that I didn't know. I think the atmosphere is always energetic and everybody wants to make the best, so it's excellent.
It was such a big venue as well.
It was big, very big place, no?
Yeah.
Miles to do, like to go from one point to another one.
Yeah.
I visit a lot, so I visit London, it's excellent.
Sometimes you need a guide to get from one place to the other. You get lost in that maze of little hallways, and I don't know what.
I think a lot of people were lost.
So altogether, it was a good show this year, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Will you be back next year, Jean-Paul?
With pleasure. Where is it? It is still in London or where?
We cannot reveal that yet, but we'll bring you to wherever it is.
Okay.
Okay.
We can suggest what? Spain, Caribbean?
Wherever.
It has to be in Europe.
Well,
Liechtenstein.
that is what we had to show in Who Won What at the 1996 MTV Europe Music Awards. Everyone a worthy winner, and let's just say congratulations to all the lucky winners, and thank you to Carolyn for stopping in and helping out and sharing your thoughts on the show. And to you, Jean-Paul, thank you very much for stopping by.
Thank you too.
Thanks, of course, to all the MTV viewers for voting for their favorite artists. That's it for this year, and for myself, Thomas Matwick, we're going to leave you with a look at all the winners. See you later. Bye-bye.
Sponsored by JVC, Lee Jeans, and Mitsubishi Motors.